Next question on the board says, Shalom Kol Rav. Question about Halachos of brachas. Number 1. If we steam dough made of water, yeast, and flour, do we consider it to be bread and recite Hamotzi?
No. Steam is a liquid. It's a liquid. Yeah, so it would be cooked. It's cooked. So it's never bread. It's what is it? It's mizoines.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome. So in order to be bread, so bread is a classic example. You make a dough and put it into the oven, right? And even you put some oil so it would not get stuck to the pan. That's nothing. And even if you put it on top, so we do. My wife does pitas, right? Pita at home. So she would do it on a frying pan. Right, so it does not bread. Of course, pita is 100% bread. So it does not have to be in the oven. It could be on top. But it's she sprays a little oil, so it would not get burned. But that's it. It's 100% bread. But if it would be liquid, or as we said, half submerged, that's already a problem. If it's covers, if deep fry, for sure it's cooking. A little oil, for sure it's baking, right? But if it's more than normal, for example, blintzes, all this latkes, usually people more than normal, so it is a problem. If it's a lot of flour there, usually it's not. I mean, usually not that's why it's not a problem. But some other dishes, if it's only flour and water, it would be a problem. They're like pancakes. Right, pancakes. So, it is a problem if it's a little more oil. So you would not be allowed to. So it's not known is it bread or not bread. So I would suggest say don't eat it without bread meal. So wash hands on a real bread and then eat those.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
Number 2, if we add a small amount of discernible ingredient, such as spring onion, to the dough before steaming, would the product be considered bread family and therefore one recites mizoines?
No. I mean, it's this question is related to the first. No, it's anyway. It's mizoines. Anyway, so this extra vegetable do not change the thing. So yeah. So basically, let me just explain in what situation it would change. In what situation it would change. There in Shulchan Aruch there is 3 examples, 3 opinions. Forget about example. 3 opinions. What the Pascha Baba Kisnin, right? The bread family is, right? So what is it? So one is so it's not bread, but it's in the bread family. So one example is that we're talking about that they call it packets. So packets what that you have something, some dough, and inside you would have cheese, right? Different culture they have the different names of this dish, right? Or they have meat inside, or they have potato, or they have different vegetables like eggs or something like so. And it would be baked without any liquid. So this is one of the examples of the, as they call it, packets. So it would be in bread family, right? But it would not be bread. So that's how vegetables can change status. So if you bake the same dough without these vegetables inside, so for sure it's bread. Doesn't matter how it looks. But with this vegetable, make it mizoines, but bread family. There is mizoines, not bread family, meaning what all the cooked dishes, right? Like ravioli, this spaghetti, this right, all of this cooked dough. Whatever, doesn't matter how much you eat, you're never going to have to say Birchas Hamazon. But bread family, that this example is packets. So in this, yes, if you eat enough and amount for suffice for the whole meal, so you would say so that this bread family is going to be converted into real bread, and you will need to, if you intended to eat in the beginning, so you would wash your hands, right? For example, there is used to buy like huge muffins. Like this muffin is very very heavy. So all of them were dairy. Dairy meaning milk, and it's like very very like soft, uh, what is heavy. I never weighed them, but it's very heavy. So basically, if you eat the whole muffin, so for sure or one and a half muffin, it's for sure it's a meal for sure. So on a muffin like that, I would go and wash my hands, and it's for me it's bread 100%. It's like sweet and has blueberry, schmookberry, sugar on top. Doesn't matter. It's 100% bread. Because why? Because it's my whole meal. Of course, I eat something else on the side. I have coffee, this and that. But since you would, according to some opinion, it's very strong opinion. It says if you would eat this amount of bread, right, with all of the side dishes for sure. So it does not have to be like 4 ounces, right? It does not be 8 ounces. About 8 ounces. So in the Talmud, in Shulchan Aruch, there are two examples, the two opinions. One is 3 eggs, and one is 4 eggs. So 3 eggs, one egg is 2 ounces, so it's 6 or 8 ounces. Okay, so according to one opinion, so you must eat 8 ounces, right, of bread, bread family products, and it's going to be like bread. Or according to another opinion, which is very strong opinion, so it's a very important opinion, say even if you eat 2 ounces of this bread family product, but it's going to be your full meal, for sure you're going to wash your hands. So that these small packets, whatever you call it, right, for sure it's going to be bread. If you have a lot of vegetables, you eat these 2 pieces, right, and you stuffed, for sure you're going to have to say Birchas Hamazon, right.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Yeah, you're welcome.
A friend says, sorry, I'm not sure I fully understand. For steaming, only the bottom layer of the pot has water, and the dough itself would not have contact with the liquid. So why is it cooking but not baking?
So I think the way I understand steaming. So steaming is actually comes from the steam. Steam is evaporation of the water. So it is liquid. So liquid actually comes to the dumplings or whatever they do, right? When we do baking meaning you put in a hot oven, for example, right? And it's a heat, like dry heat from all over. Apologize, not necessarily dry heat. So my wife does bread. I apologize. So she said it was, why it was so dry. I said I don't know why it was so dry. So I did not put they recommend to put some container of water, and it's going to create like moisture, like it's some. I mean that's too complicated for me. But so basically, in the last stage of baking bread, she would put some water, some container of water, and it's going to evaporate and make the bread better, puffy. So, but it's still it was not liquid because it was done through the heat, or like the pita bread, as we said, right? You do on the top of the frying pan, so no liquid. But there in the steaming, the main thing that cooks it is not heat like from the pot, but actually the liquid, the water that is being evaporated.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Yeah, you're welcome.